Welcome to MCN. It's 2015, it's the year of the superbike, and it's our 1000cc group test. 2015 is all about deciding which of the three new hot superbikes is going to be the best. Is it going to be Yamaha's much revamped R1, the new S1000RR, which has got its first major update since it was launched in 2010, or Ducati Panigale 1299. Now we've also brought in the other Japanese bikes. We've got the ZX10, we've got the GSX-R1000 and the Fireblade SP. And if you're wondering where the Aprilia and MV is, well, they didn't want to be part of the test because they've got new bikes coming out in a few months. So we're going to be testing those when they come out. But in the meantime, we've got 2 intensive days on the track, riding on Metzeler Racetech RR control tyres here at Jerez. And then we're going to go and explore the beautiful roads of southern Spain to see what the bikes are like in the real world. Two days around Jerez circuit, a day spent thrashing around the mountain roads of southern Spain, and one clear winner. Yes, the Yamaha R1 has beaten its 1000cc rivals for the first time since 2009. Now the R1 is the fastest around the track. It handles like a 600, it's got incredible electronics, it's got lots of power, really good handling, and it makes a really good road bike as well. Turn all the electronic modes onto soft power, more traction, more ABS, and it's a really nice, comfortable, flexible, easy to use road bike that just sounds like Rossi's bike at full chat. It really is an impressive package. Now, second place is a little bit harder to split, but we reckon it's the BMW S1000RR, new for this year. It makes a great road bike. Unfortunately, it's not as quick as we thought it would be around Jerez, and it's actually beaten by the Ducati and the Kawasaki. But the BMW is a class package. On the road it's really enjoyable, it's fast, it's got a great engine, and you've even got heated grips and cruise control. All the electronic mods, you've even got an auto blipper on top of a quick shifter. Third place is the Ducati. It's almost got 1300cc nowadays, fantastic electronics like the R1, and really that's the story of this bike. The electronics really let the Ducati perform at its best. It was always angry, aggressive machine, but now it's angry, aggressive and fast. And around the track it wasn't far off the R1 at all. But on the road, although it's an absolutely drop-dead gorgeous, stunning machine, really well built, it just isn't practical enough on the road. It's very uncomfortable still, even though the seat's softer. It's got a very heavy clutch. It's quite clattery at low speed, even though it's got more mid-range power, and of course it's very expensive. So for those reasons it's not in second place in front of the BMW. In fourth place is the Kawasaki ZX10. It did really well at Jerez. One of the problems with this bike is on track, as a road bike at least, it's very tall geared, and most tracks you take it to, that is a problem. But Jerez obviously suits the Kawasaki very well. It's got very nice steering, it's got a lot of power, it's got really good electronics, and as we all know, if you modify a ZX10 it's pretty damn good at racing as well. It wins Superstock, wins BSB, wins World Superbike, but it hasn't really got the toys of the front running bikes to be in with a shout of the win, which I'm sure it will have in future models, and it's not quite the accomplished all-round package. In fifth place we've got the Honda Fireblade SP. Now this is a great bike, but it hasn't really changed since 2008. Compared to the other bikes here, it's down on power and it hasn't got any electronics, but to be honest, you don't miss the electronics on this bike because it hasn't really got the power to get you into trouble on track. Really great handling, a little bit cramped on the road, but otherwise very comfortable, very smooth, very well built. It's a really good all-round package, as you'd expect from the Fireblade, but nowadays in this company I think it just needs to do a little bit more, which leaves the Suzuki GSX R1000 in last place. Now again, although it had a bit of a facelift in 2012, this is basically the same bike as it was in 2009. Around the track it feels quite down on power, although it doesn't feel like that on the road. On the road it's actually the most fun in a lot of ways. The other bikes won't let you do the odd skid or wheelie because they've got so many electronics stopping them from having fun, whereas the Suzuki is an old school, analog, old-fashioned superbike that you can just wheelie or skid to your heart's content. So that's our thousands test in a nutshell. You can read the full story in MCN, but that's not the end of the story with the thousands. Obviously we've got the Aprilia and the MV to test, and also we want to get our hands on an R1M.